Worst to best. Who's the worst?
Niceness, I would say 1, 2, 3.
God
On
damn.
realness, on realness, on realness.
If you were watching one of us go down a slight, mentally horrific path with a partner, not to name names.
Well, I tried,
anything.
and that.
You didn't try. Welcome back to the 15 Again podcast. I'm Harvey, that's Max, and that over there is biting its nails.
Who this in the corner? Who this?
My finger's really itchy.
That's a weird name.
Itchy finger.
Is this in shot, Dobby?
Should we call her Itchy for the rest of the episode?
Itchy man.
No?
Itchy. Itchy San. Or Itchy. Okay, wait. Would you...
Itchy man.
You can't name me something different every episode.
In Japan, right? Because so we worked with Universal while we were over in Japan, and the people emailing me kept calling me Harvey San. And even in person, she called me Harvey San, which was really exciting. Is that the same for women, or do you call them something else because they're women?
I'll be real, I don't even
I
know
was
what
gonna
San
say,
means.
why are you asking him? He's
Well, it's sort of like saying Mr. Harvey, I think,
Okay.
in a way. I might be wrong.
Maybe
So
it is like Sir. Harvey Sir.
Japanese 13 Again fans, let us know if that's the case.
What name would you want if you were choosing a name for yourself?
Scratchy.
Well, I don't think I really want to answer.
Solomon.
I'm not going to
Dumpy.
get my answer. See, this is... I knew this
Brain
would hap-
freeze.
Crunkfest.
happen.
Jar of beans.
I was gonna say Jar as well. I was gonna say Jar Jar Binks. That's so weird.
I'm sorry, Tills. I'm so sorry
Oh
we
my
have to sit
God.
through this.
How do we both come to
we've-
such
We've got a Q&A today, right?
Yeah, we're
We've
doing
been
a
asking
Q&A.
Thank
some
the Lord.
questions.
Max,
Maybe
Harvey, and
some
Jabby.
For
normal-
the first question is, what would you name Tilly?
Oh.
Hang on, let me see.
I was going to say maybe some normal topics of conversation.
What would you name me? What would you name me?
I'm not allowed to say those words.
Oh, good call. Well, Connie XBX asks, "Are you all siblings?"
No. I wish that was my answer.
Valid.
You always had a conversation with yourself.
I
Then.
think I saw a smile.
Yeah.
Because I find myself funny.
All right. Well, Max's DJ set said a confession because
Is that a
apparently you
question?
made them do this.
That seems
I
more like a
did.
demand.
I was going to say.
I did.
I thought it was a Q&A, like question
But,
and
however,
answer.
that's kind of unfair from them to then spin that back on me now because I also gave them a confession while we were doing the confession.
okay.
So I read out a bunch of confessions.
Well, I have a confession.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure there was a time semi-recently, and I can't remember when actually, but that Tilly asked me if something was spicy. I told her it wasn't, and it was, and I knew it was.
Do you
But I
remember
just
what was
thought it'd be
spicy?
funny to watch her eat it. I can't remember what it was.
Was it at the sushi play?
I think it was somewhere in Japan, maybe.
It definitely was somewhere in Japan, and that's a really horrible move.
Well, I thought it was funny. Dobby laughed.
I have a confession.
Oh.
Here we go.
I think Harvey is one of the most stupid, ignorant, frustrating people I've ever met.
I have a note.
I think that's an opinion.
That's
No,
not,
that's
not
a
quite.
that's a confession of my
You
opinion
even
that I've
didn't
never
start
shared.
with I think.
Yeah, but I've never shared that, so I'm confessing that that's how I feel.
Right.
No, I like it actually. That's my favorite
All
confession
right.
so far.
Yeah.
I have a confession.
Oh no.
Dobby. I love Dobby.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, I
was-
couldn't think of anything mean.
I
I was
do
like,
have a
no, there's
confession as well, you
nothing.
know.
Go on.
Yes. When did we film last? There was a bag of tangy things, and I took them home and I ate them.
I think
It's
that's
alright,
so-
we've got a few
Bro, that's
more
so
left.
Yeah.
I
bad.
actually,
There's
I
so
actually
many.
stole a bag of candy kittens yesterday because there was nothing else in here. Because I came looking for the boxes of
I have
snacks
an
that
actual
people got us.
confession.
Go on.
Because that was quite boring.
Was it?
When you guys are out or away sometimes, and like if I have a function, I go into your rooms to see if there's anything that I can wear.
You've told me this. I
Okay,
knew that
okay.
actually. Yeah.
Especially you, but I'm always too scared to message and ask if I can borrow
Right,
anything.
but I'd always let you borrow my clothes.
Wait, so
I
you
wouldn't
don't
mind.
think my stuff's that good?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You
It's like
dress like a pinata.
it's like Max and I
It's
Max and I
fucking
have the same
crazy.
fashion sense because he will look at stuff and go, "Oh, that's cool. Like I would wear that." Do you know what I
And
mean?
me and you don't.
You've
Are you
never
saying
looked
I'm
at me
worse?
and said I would wear that, have you? To anything I've ever worn.
You
No,
don't want
because
that.
it's all
Tills.
girl clothes.
You don't want
you
that.
Fucking
You
weirdo.
don't, honestly, you don't
why
want
would I
that.
want to? Why would I want to wear
To be
girl
fair,
clothes?
there are some of his
Traffic cone
t-shirts.
over here.
I like a lot of his t-shirts.
He's got some nice. I actually stole one of his t-shirts recently.
I
to
went
be
for a
fair.
fairly tame outfit today. I got
Yeah,
my
you got new
Australia
shorts,
merch on.
jorts.
Bro got the
New
jorts
jorts.
on.
Oh, these are old jorts.
Old jorts.
I've had these jorts for centuries.
What do we think on jorts? I think everyone quite likes jorts
I
at the
think
moment.
I'd never wear them.
They're
Max is
2016s.
trying to convince me to get a pair.
I would say they're 2016 skinny jeans. Everyone was
Okay.
wearing
Yeah.
skinny
And then
jeans
everyone's
in
going to
time.
look back on them and go, ew.
No, I'm worried. I'm worried that jorts are gonna. Everyone's gonna turn around and go, "What the fuck were we doing?"
Yeah.
Because they're massive balloons on our legs.
Just to clear up before we continue with the questions, by the way, we are answering fan questions all episode, and if you want to make sure that you get in on the next time that we do this, then make sure you follow us all on socials. We got Max and Harvey on Instagram, and we got Tilly, who's also on Instagram.
_ Tilly Mills on Instagram, and then Tilly's here too on TikTok.
Aw, someone
Nice.
cares.
Yay!
Not
And then there's
me.
Dobby as well, but you just type in
just
Dobby
nah,
to
yeah,
anything and it'll come up.
It probably should, to be fair. There's
Yeah,
not going to be.
or the elf.
You
So-
should have the monopoly on Dobby. Really,
I've tried
on
to get it a
socials.
few times, and they say we can't do that because someone else has it, and I'm like, they have 0 followers.
Mm.
Like, just give it to me, please.
But anyway, Stut Imeta 22 asks, at what age will Tilly be allowed to go on dates?
Whatever age I want.
Oh,
Damn.
snap.
Well, I'm just saying, I've
Get
not got like
told.
an age limit or whatever.
No, you do. It's 17.
According to who?
Me.
And that matters why.
Because you shouldn't be engaging with men past the age of 17.
No, I don't think that's right. However,
Oh God, here we go. An actual answer.
no. Well, yeah. I think you should. However, you should engage cautiously because most boys under the age of 18 don't know how to behave.
Facts.
Actually, I should have stopped at most boys don't know how to behave.
Facts.
But I think you can learn a lot.
Well, I've always said that I'm probably going to end up dating someone older than me because, you know, factually, boys are 2 years behind girls, like mentally or something like that. We were getting told about this.
I feel like we're all kids in the head, to be fair.
Like,
Wait, who's behind who?
boys,
Are
2
behind
years
girls?
behind girls.
Mentally.
Like, something to do with the brain.
No, isn't it puberty?
No.
I thought that was.
I got told it was something to
It's
do with
just
the brain.
probably just like a scientific way of saying
I think
guys
I think it might be a
stupid.
maturity thing.
Yeah.
2 years behind maturity.
Well, I suppose, but I don't know that that's
It's all
like a.
subjective.
Yeah, I
really.
was going to say that will change from person to person, surely.
Sort of, but majoritively.
Okay.
It's,
I think it's like an
we
actual
probably
thing.
statistically do stupider things when we're young,
Yeah.
at the same age as
That's fair enough.
women acting old.
Anyway, where were
Yeah.
you going with that?
So I just said I'll probably end up dating someone a bit older than me anyway, so more mature.
Oh, I
Mhm.
see. No, maybe not.
Like,
Uh,
what?
maybe start with similar age, and then once you get
No,
to like
I'm only
18,
saying like 2 years is my max.
I
Yeah.
get that though, because a lot of girls that I've like had this conversation with in the past have also said the exact same, where they're like, I don't want anyone my age because everyone my age is stupid and annoying. And I'm like, yeah,
And
that's
definitely
probably
no one younger.
kind of true, but also there's a lot of not stupid and annoying people. It's just it's whether or not you feel like cheating. I'll just go for an older age, but then actually they might be way more ahead in their life than you are, and then you quite quickly realize, oh God, how am I going to keep up? Which is another problem that you might then have to deal with. But you're pretty far
I
ahead
think
already, so I'm not worried
when
about
it's
you.
at school, you see the difference between the ages. Like 2 years below, you're like, nah, they're like jarring as little rats that walk around the school. But when you're like 25 and someone's like 24 or 23, it's like not really.
I
as-
guess.
No, there's a lot of jarring little rats still at our age. Trust me, Dobby.
Yeah, I guess.
You just don't go out that much.
That's true. But like you notice it more in school, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Well, on that subject, Libby Birch wants to know if Tilly's got a boyfriend.
Well, no.
Okay, we got to check in on these
Because
things.
I'm gonna wait till I leave school, kind of for that reason.
Yeah, valid as hell.
So you, mate.
Well, you guys just stop talking. I'm just looking at
Do
the questions.
you have a boyfriend?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Well, glad
Thank
we
you for
cleared that
asking.
up.
Samiha Usman asked Tilly to rank your brothers 1 to 4 on the basis of who's the nicest to you.
Dobby's the
But there's
fourth?
not 4, so we'll count Dobby, I guess, as a 4th. I don't think he's winning, by the way. either.
I'm probably not bottom either. so-
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
probably not bottom. Yeah.
But these guys beef all the time.
Who, me and Dobby?
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially on tour.
Oh, on the plane. There was
It's
that one
more
plane.
like-
No, what were you two arguing about on the plane? I think it was from Singapore to Japan. You guys had like a
Oh,
big
block
argument.
blast.
Was it about block
Block
blast?
No, it was never an argument. It was just that I would rub it in that I had a higher high score
No,
than
no,
Dobby.
it was about the football game. You were getting wound up about Leo's football game, and you took it out on Dobby
Oh.
for some
Yeah.
reason.
No,
I was just
no,
playing
I
the
wasn't taking it
game.
out on Dobby. It was frustrating me because everyone was just shouting across me, and I was like, can we not just wait till we've
Just
got
sounded
off
like,
the plane?
Stupid game.
It was.
Did you even play
Do
it?
you know what frustrates
think of
me?
things.
Is they always tell me that like stuff that I do is so stupid and all that's like if I ever suggest something they're like, well, that's such a stupid game, why we play that? They're trying to like
I've
they're,
never
they're-
once said
yes you have. There's that one clip of me like no, that's a bit different. But anyways, it doesn't matter.
The one where I say, "Have you not got any friends?" Or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that what
But it's like also whenever I would suggest games for you to guys to play on live streams, you'd be like, no, don't want to play that. That's
Yeah.
stupid. Anyways, so I guess they were playing tic-tac-toe and you had to there was 2 different countries and you had to think of a player from each country or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was just like, and the thing is though, is they were getting they were stressing themselves out over it. And
It's a
this was
tricky game.
stressing me out. And obviously they
Wait.
can't search anything up.
I'm just gonna put a screenshot. This is the kind of rage bait Tilly does to me on the way. She must have been flying home, but this is a screenshot I got. Tilly's high score on Crossy Road. I don't even think she said anything else. She just
No,
said,
I did. I'm sure I did.
Is
And
that
I
better
was,
than yours?
No,
No.
because
Oh.
because do you not remember when you turned around to me on the bullet train and showed me your block blast high score, which also wasn't higher than mine, was it?
Okay.
So I just did that
Touche,
back. So
touche.
missing context
Didn't
here.
I play one game and beat Dobby's high score on
No,
Block
no,
Blast? I
no.
swear I did.
I think you might.
Yeah, but that
swear
was
I
when
did.
before
To be
I got
fair, yeah, I
good.
didn't say. He said only 50 away from me now. So I was only 50 away from him.
Okay, fair enough.
But what was I gonna say? No, we
gotta
have,
rank
we
your
have a good
brothers
time
now.
though. We have a good time.
Oh yeah, I
You
forgot
can't
that was what we
deny.
were doing.
We have fun.
Yeah, I
Right.
feel like
Fun.
it's just rage bait.
So-
and it's more and it's enjoyable.
Worst to best. Who's the worst?
Oh,
I thought it was who's nicest to you.
Yeah, well,
That was
yeah,
the
yeah.
question.
But I'm
Well-
just saying, like,
Such a
No,
glass
because
half
this is
empty kind
the-
of guy.
who's bottom tier? You can't stand them.
Just
You
put
just
him
like-
there.
Just say it already.
well, no, it's Leo because
Yeah.
unfortunately we don't get along much, and we've been.
That's so not true.
No.
Though. Yeah, can I just say, Hair sat on the phone for like an hour at the Melbourne airport, I want to say.
Because
Or
he
something like that.
called me on my birthday because he was like being nice because I think he realised he wasn't getting me anything, and that's why I'm now looking back on that call being like,
Mum
was it
probably
nice?
texted him to call
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
Call your sister.
I even remember at one point turning to Mum and going, "They've been on the phone for ages," and she went, "Well, they must be having a lovely conversation." I was like, "You sure she's not being held hostage?"
Yeah, he's good at that.
But
We should have glass half full this conversation because it's just not like you should have just said your top person. and
Yeah,
well,
the
yeah,
rest.
that's he made me do
I
bottom
know.
first.
Yeah, I know, but just
But
Now third.
yeah, third.
oh my god.
Sorry, I guess brutal.
It could be anyone.
Everyone's-
I'm a
everyone's
little
in the
bit.
room.
Yeah.
I just need to think about it because you have to understand. I'm not even just saying this, but you know it depends on the day.
But
you know
seriously,
it's
okay,
true.
let's make this easier for you then. Who unquestionably says the most amount of actively nice things to you? Do you know what I mean?
You, because you're the most complimentary person.
Let's go, baby.
But it's just I
and
really.
I didn't know I'd win that. Just for the record, I didn't think.
But this is the thing: is Max has been extremely nice and he helps me out with a lot of things. He's been helping me with my music composition for school. He helped me
Sorry.
with.
He probably didn't say anything nice in the process.
I say nice things all the
No,
time.
and
I
that's
just
the
say them
thing.
if I mean them. You just lie to people.
Well, that is also he's not wrong. You're a
I
people,
don't lie
you're
to
a
anyone.
People pleaser.
No,
You
but
are a
I
people
can't
pleaser.
lie. I can't. If something's bad, if something's
I've seen you do it.
no,
I've seen
no,
you
no,
lie.
no,
Oh,
no.
yeah. Don't
I've seen
even.
you do it.
I'll skate around the truth. I will.
That's lying.
No. That's finding things. That is finding things that could be true if
I
said
will
a certain
slightly
way.
alter what is real. Sounds like a lie to me.
Listen, sometimes people's feelings need to be looked after,
Hey,
and I will find the
on
best way.
niceness, I would say 1, 2, 3.
God
On
damn.
realness, I would say 1, 2, 3.
Oh wow, that's brutal, and that's fair
But
enough.
you know
I-
it's
every
true.
time.
he is pretty real, to be fair.
He
Yeah, I
is.
feel
like I
because
just
sit in the
Dobby
middle.
doesn't care. He'll just tell me the truth.
Yeah,
Like,
real.
also, like, if he needs to, just bluntly. he'll
Wait,
be,
but
yeah.
did you say 1, 2, 3 for realness, or did you say
Yeah.
1?
1, 2, 3.
I'm pretty real.
Oh, Max is more real than Dobby.
I mean, yeah, because he just doesn't really have a
And it can be
filter.
horrible sometimes, guys. And I'm so sorry if you have a bad interaction with me, but I just don't
Bro,
care.
there's not empathy. at all.
Right. Well, anyway, Varsha Sanjay asks, "What's y'all's favorite cuisine?"
What's a cuisine?
Chinese
Pasta.
food, Indian food, Italian food. Not pasta.
I'm gonna give you Italian food.
No, I really like curries and rice.
Okay. Indian. Indian.
Yeah,
Or you could say
but
Thai.
you're not-
You could say
but
Thai.
You couldn't say that you have Indian as your favorite cuisine because you don't eat most Indian food. There's like 2 curries you'll have and 1 rice.
It's what's most consistently in your diet that like would attribute to
Carbonara from Costco.
carbonara,
Carbonara roast
balls.
dinner.
roast, ravioli.
You know, do you want to? No, that's not really true anymore. I have it once a month, maybe.
I remember
maximum,
3 separate
minimum.
occasions where you demanded pocket pasta on like the last trip we were on.
You had it a few times on the
Yeah.
trip, to be fair.
Anyways, roast. There's some weeks where I have a roast literally every night of the week.
Yeah.
Big up the UK.
Every time on
baby.
this podcast, baby.
roast
Yeah.
dinner, roast beef.
And then obviously from Wagamama, who are now my new very good friends.
Yeah, you've been DMing them.
Yeah,
Really?
we've been
What?
DMing back and forth.
That's cool.
That's news.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Tilly's just been she's been texting some person who's running the Wagamama social media.
Oh, really?
But like that's still the Wagamama's UK, the verified people messaging me.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
lovely.
Sorry,
yeah.
she's trying to take away. Okay,
No,
you're
no.
bottom of the nicest.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
trying to
exactly,
take away a
exactly.
moment.
Of that.
Oh yeah, she's messaging a random person. Well, who are you messaging at Wind and Sea? Just a random person who works at Wind and Sea.
Nah, the owner, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
Get
Like,
with it.
How
Get
do you
with
know?
the program.
How do you know I'm not messaging the owner of Wagamama UK?
Because the owner of Wagamama UK is probably in Bali right now. Not
Anyway,
checking
have-
out the
have a
socials.
cat
I
Sorry
just
for
text. I
Wagamama.
just text Dobby some things that I
A
see.
lot.
Yeah,
Unreal.
that's nice.
Anyways,
Sorry, Wagamamas.
I have that a lot.
Nice.
And
That's
yeah,
that's
pasta.
Asian mix though. That's Asian fusion, I think.
Yeah.
Wagamamas.
But I do like
It's
things.
It's Japanese.
I really like
It
things like
is,
egg
but they
fried
do
rice.
Other
They take the
dishes.
piss. Yeah.
Like I'm a bit torn. I might just have to say the UK because that's where I'll eat most things from.
Okay.
Fair enough. I mean, you do live here.
Do we even technically have a? I guess we do.
I think mine would be Chinese food. To be fair, my favorite cuisine.
It's not a bad shout.
I
I would.
think yours is Italian. You eat pizza every night of the week.
Yeah, but
Like you'll come to me for having pasta a lot.
that's because
He has pizza more than I have
that's
pasta.
it's
Fact.
convenient, not because it's my
And he has
favorite.
pasta.
If I
That's true, actually.
if I
This man has probably eaten a metric ton of pizza in his
Also,
life.
the only
Sorry, how do you
why am
manage
I
to
getting
eat?
heat for
Can I
this?
just, no. Can I just
You've
ask?
eaten a lot of pizzas.
Can I just ask, how do you manage to eat half the carbonara thing every time you have carbonara? Like, it kind
What,
of
like
blows
the
my
tray?
mind.
The
Yes.
tray.
Yes.
Don't eat half.
Oh.
I promise. I
See me
promise.
give myself servings of that, right? It's not
Can I
half.
put hand on heart, yeah?
Yeah.
There was one time where I had a slither of it, came back,
He went
there
the
was a
rest.
slither left. I was like, how has this boy done this?
To be fair, the recent time, I took quite a lot.
Oh my god.
I'm like, how does he do that? And also, you always leave such a bad amount, like either too much or not enough for a whole meal.
I don't think that's fair.
The
think
question was,
that's
what's your favorite cuisine?
Anyway, yours should be Italian. I'm going to give you Italian because that's what Harvey did to me.
Right.
I'm gonna stick with Chinese.
I'm giving you Italian.
Dobby, you got a
What-
favorite cuisine?
I do love a bit of Mexican.
Oh.
I love a burrito. Like,
Yeah.
I'm giving you Japanese. We're just giving each other things now, I guess.
Oh, but you can have Fiji.
I guess we're just
I
Jerk
handing,
chicken.
handing them out.
I've never not had a good time with a burrito, so
Yeah.
Fair
Sorry,
enough.
what?
Get that on a t-shirt.
What kind
Would
of
you
good
like
time
to-
Dobby
Whoa.
got down?
I'll just
Burrito's
run
got a funky shape to it.
that-
All right.
Tacos, you know, all that.
I'd say
All that jazz.
French or Japanese.
I do like Japanese as well, to be fair.
I think-
Japanese is good because
Yeah,
of
but
the
again,
sushi.
you like a good like little pasta from Tesco's, or where do you get yours from? Like your protein meal.
What are you talking
like
about? Oh, the
Subway.
M&S. Yeah, sometimes there's
Yeah.
a pasta.
The problem is here, you attacked her instantly.
Exactly.
Choice
Set
that
off,
she made.
yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course
yeah.
I'm gonna do it back.
Bam! Wrong! Bam! Fuck you! That's you that set her off.
I just thought I'd be
Because
helpful. I'd get
How are
her
you
moving.
being?
You know?
How are you being helpful, bro?
Yeah,
I'm
I've
gonna give you Italian.
I've seen you eat a pizza before. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
I've-
basically what you
I've
did
had
to
many
me.
a pizza.
Yeah, I've seen you eat pasta, so I'm gonna give you Italian.
But pizzas can
How you
often
like
be
them
disappointing.
apples, mate?
That's the
What?
problem I find.
What I was gonna say, and I didn't actually get to finish, was I eat pizzas because it's convenient, and I don't want to have to fucking fanny about, you know, cooking something else. So
Whoa,
if I could have Chinese all the time, I would, but that's also quite unhealthy. Then again, so are pizzas. So
Okay, this _Lucy asks, what was your favourite memory from Australia?
man,
I
like
don't know.
Norris
Probably
nuts.
the scenery. Probably. Maybe. Oh, we did meet.
No
we did
nuts.
meet some people like along Bondi and stuff.
Do you know what was quite fun? And it's a really rogue pull, and I'm so sorry because you weren't involved.
Uh-oh.
But the walk back from Manly Beach
You guys were literally
to
like pugs when you got back, like sweating.
No, we
and, like,
were a little
breathing
bit,
heavily.
but we were walking
remember
with
Trevor.
Trev.
up to the
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just it was quite
nice.
nice. Like we saw a nice bit of Manly.
I enjoyed the drive, if that helps.
Yeah, it does.
The views on the Australian beaches are
It
Yeah.
is sick.
sublime,
Like-
regardless. But that was.
Please stop talking.
Me and Dobby.
Don't drag me into it.
It's Trev's fault actually.
Yeah.
Mainly, he was the
What
one
did you do?
riling us up.
He
No.
was just appreciating the people around him.
Oh.
There is
You shouldn't
Okay,
have
I
asked,
don't
Tilly.
wanna
You shouldn't
know.
have asked.
I
that's-
thought I couldn't tell if I'd missed something that had been said or if nothing was being said and things were being
What was-
hinted at.
what was your favourite memory, Harvey?
My favourite memory from Australia, honestly, was some of the runs. I think the run we did
I
to
was gonna
Bronte
say the same.
Beach.
Oh, to be honest, I thought
and-
you were going to say going to Singapore because then you knew you were going to Japan after that. Because someone over here couldn't wait to get to Japan.
Really?
Yeah. No, I liked
I
Australia.
thought you.
liked
I thought he was
Sydney.
excited to be in
Well,
Australia.
after we left Sydney, I was like, all right, Japan.
Well, because the problem was, as soon as we left Sydney, we were just
Working.
working and voice resting and dying, basically. Like we were having the time of our lives on the tour.
I just
But
love to go
also-
to Australia and tan.
Yeah.
And that would be quite fun.
I think the trickiest thing for us was like landing that morning to then do a show and then like trying to process the fact that the next day we were also flying and then
While also
congested
still
and just-
processing the fact that I met the Norris nuts.
Yes, there was a lot of processing going on, but we still
and that
had
I found
a blast.
clinkers.
So yeah, hopefully
Honestly,
we'll be back.
finding clinkers was also a good highlight for me.
Really?
This
Yes.
guy was gassed because we were both slightly disappointed because I think we've said this before, but we saw
About the
the initial box and it
It
was
was
empty,
empty,
and then
pulled it
Tills pulled it
forward.
and was like,
Full box.
To be fair, I remember that one time the three of us went to New York and finding Prime was like the most exciting thing ever because it was just impossible to get at the time. So
now,
I get that.
now that I look back at that trip, we spent too much time doing that.
Yes,
but
we literally spent
We
almost
fed
half a
squirrels.
day.
we did feed squirrels and we did explore a lot of New York that we wouldn't normally.
Yeah.
So that's
In
the
search
one
of vitamin
positive.
I
shots.
actually
Yeah.
also really enjoyed that day when me and Max went and did that. We had a fun time
What?
looking for clinkers.
Oh, the clinkers,
Sorry,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
back
yeah.
in Australia.
Yeah.
I didn't go on that trip to New
Yeah,
York.
no, that's fair enough.
so-
But yeah, Australia was a good time. Hopefully we'll be back
Wait, so what was your
soon.
favourite
Max-
part then?
oh.
You have to say something
Well,
that
my
wasn't
favourite
running.
part was it was a specific thing on a run. It's something that I will remember forever. I was running to the Opera House and I see a massive group of people running. I was like, great, I've got friends. I joined them. I was like, oh, it's nice to have people running here. I'm not from here. And we started talking about, Bondi and everything. He's like, oh, you ran from Bondi? And I was like, yeah. I did."
What
Um,
and that him
no,
being that impressed.
And then I was like, oh, so what's this run club for? And he was like, oh, the person running it at the front, her auntie passed away. And I was like, oh, I'll be less happy then. Sorry. I'm sorry. I was trying to be, but
oh my god.
I know. I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
And then I just like went. I've got a phone call, and I
Yeah,
just
a bit of a vibe killer, mate.
Dobby turns up like, yo,
I pretty
what are we
much did.
doing?
I was-
Run club. And we're all just like,
Yeah, it pretty much was like that. I came in like really smiling, and I wondered why everyone was being like a bit like just plodding along.
And just so everyone remembers, that's Dobby's highlight of Australia.
it's something that I'll remember.
Anyway,
No, it's good, it's
Annie
good.
Armstrong has asked us, if you all had to get a matching tattoo, what would it be?
Probably got to be like the number 13.
I was
surely.
thinking the number 13. Yeah.
Is there not something like cleverer we could do that's still related? But
Well,
We could all get my face.
I'll get,
I'd be down for
I'll get-
Dobby's face. Yeah.
wait,
a microphone.
hold on.
I was thinking a little microphone. That was actually.
Harvey can get my name. I'll get Max's
That's
name.
not matching.
Dobby can,
Yeah, it has to be a
Oh.
matching tattoo.
no, but there's an idea there.
there-
that's
It's a
relating
technically-
tattoo.
Oh, we can't make a word annoyingly out of our names.
we could use Ava.
DMTH.
That sounds like a
DMTH.
drug.
Yeah, DMT I think is a drug.
DMT is a drug, but then you put H on the end for Harvey.
Right. Harvey's DMT.
Oi. It'd probably be a 13, you'd think, right?
Yeah, that or a microphone. I like a microphone.
But why would Dobby's be a microphone?
Because yeah,
He's
Yeah,
talking.
but would it be like a microphone like this
No,
microphone
sure.
or like a singing microphone?
Right,
No, I would
it-
say
Well,
this.
can we
kind
get-
of
if
microphone,
anyone
yeah.
if anyone comes up with
We
a
can get a
really
camera.
good matching tattoo, we'll all get it.
Oh.
Well, no, there has to be also
Top comment gets.
No. I think we do that when the podcast gets to 500k subscribers.
Oh wow.
We all get a
Bro.
matching tattoo.
We're not even close.
Well, that's fine.
Okay.
It'll be about 18 again at the time.
Incentive.
I'm not agreeing to that.
Well, make sure
No?
you subscribe because if we get to
I'm never getting a
500,000,
tattoo.
Even if it's just like on your ankle or something.
I'm never getting a tattoo.
You're never getting a tattoo.
bottom of your foot.
We'll get you one of those ink box ones.
Okay, but yours is still there.
Yeah, you'll be missing
We'll
out.
be fine with a matching tattoo.
We'll all have the matching
can
tattoo.
join
and
us
you'll
whenever
be,
you
You'll
want.
be the only
haven't
loser.
you got that and yours is still there?
No, you're confusing things. I did stick and pokes to myself,
Oh.
which is a completely different thing. Inkbox is like a company that they do like it lasts like 3 to 6 months or something like that.
Well, if it doesn't come off, I'll sue.
It'll last for 3 to 6 months, so you'll be worried for a while. But it's not. It doesn't penetrate your skin. It's like henna, but more intense.
Why don't I just do henna?
Henna's boring.
Okay.
No,
Next
no
question.
disrespect to the country that henna
I would love to get henna
originates
though.
from.
Henna's so cool. Like
Um,
the patterns.
On this same subject, TabbyCat249 has asked, who do you remember the most in all of your meet and greets? Is it for any reason? I was going to say,
I was wondering why that was related for a second.
the girl that got my name tattooed on her arm. I don't think I'll ever forget that. Just because of the speed at which she did it was just genuinely impressive. Like there was a whole operation there. For anyone who doesn't know, I can't remember if we must have talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
But in case we didn't, she basically got me to sign her arm. And then while the meet and greet was still going on, went to a tattoo parlor, got it tattooed, and came back and showed us as the meet and greet was ending. And I was just like, that's probably one of the most impressive things I think anyone's ever done during a meet and greet. So
I'll be real. There's plenty of memorable people, but every time I'm just stood there cheesing. I'm not really.
There's
I'm
definitely
just-
two. Like the guy in Sydney, you didn't meet him. I
What,
forgot-
Tanner?
Tanner, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Taking the show
Yeah.
away.
Well, that was funny, and I can't remember if we've said much about this, to be fair, but it was mainly funny because I think they were all having an absolute hoot in the interval of the Sydney show, and this guy was like stood at the front of the stage, I don't know, just hyping everyone up. And I don't think they realised that we were watching it all happen from the screens backstage, so they were all just having shits and giggles. And then when we came out, we were like, we saw all of that, and they were like, "Oh my god, fantastic!" But yeah, so him, and who was your other person?
Though I think her name's Kenzie. She came to 2 of the shows.
Oh yes, yeah.
Which we
yeah.
were just like, because Australia's like 10 times the size of the
It
UK.
is massive.
just like, what?
Yeah, respect to you, Kenzie. Thank you so much for coming to both shows. Next question, I reckon.
Yeah. I was sort of trying to decide because there is a decent one here, but it was just Sydney fan here. What was Tilly's favourite Yochi order?
Well, I got the same thing every time.
Oh.
So it's actually, you know what? It's actually in the vlog we did of meeting the Norris Nuts.
Mhm.
You'll see it there, so I
Mhm.
don't have to explain it.
How about I spin the question? What would you?
That's annoying.
Hang on, I'm spinning the question.
Oh,
Rob,
right.
do you want more views or no?
Guys, I'm spinning the I'm spinning the fucking question.
Do a spin then.
What flavor would you suggest to Yochi to bring in that you would like to try?
But why would you do that? Because they always have the best flavour.
Hey. Think of something. You got this. What's a flavor that you like?
Cheese. All right, never mind.
Cheese.
She's still got a bad knee.
Is that a bad one?
Yeah.
So sorry. Well, I was very gentle, to be fair.
You were like
But
bouncing
then
it
start
like a
tapping it.
basketball.
But
You keep touching my knees. You did that last episode.
it's okay.
What is your deal with knees? You're the one with the.
See, isn't
still,
that
still got a
annoying?
dislocated knee.
No.
Which one was dislocated?
I think it was this one.
Should we do it again?
That one.
Right now.
But this one's really like well
Get
built up
drumstick.
now. You can hit this one.
Go on, get drumstick.
It's well
No, I
built
don't.
up.
Tills, do it with a
I
drumstick.
did well with
I
the
don't
muscles.
choose
Tilly,
violence.
do it, grab the one with the red handle.
You can do it if you like,
No,
but I
well,
don't
pass it
choose
to me.
violence.
Pass the
Oh,
one
that
with the
hurts a
black
little
and
bit,
red.
your
Sorry.
thumb.
Black and
Okay.
Tills, black and red.
What? I can't see it. Anyways,
Oh my
Oh, I
gosh,
have.
right
You
there.
should Tills. You should that little box there. I don't know why it's with me. I think it's because I was using it on my back earlier. But you should rub some of that on your knee. I promise.
okay, I'll do it
Work
after.
wonders.
I'm not going to put my knee out.
No, you don't have to now.
Thanks.
But can you choose a flavour that you like for me
Of knee.
of knee?
Well, the other thing is, I don't want to say a flavour that they already have because I actually don't know what other flavours they had.
Well, then,
I'm saying-
make one up.
Yeah, I'm saying to pitch a new flavour.
I've got one.
Go on.
Strawberry balsamic vinegar with black pepper. I had that at Salt and Straw.
Maybe raspberry, like a raspberry sorbet.
Raspberry would
kind
be
of thing.
amazing. Raspberry would be amazing.
I don't
was
think they have that.
I was thinking, and I don't know if they can do this with like froyo stuff, but like an Eton mess kind of one. So it's like a strawberry raspberry, but then slightly creamy one. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Look, it was strawberry honey balsamic with black pepper, and I had it with the chocolate gooey brownie at Salt and Straw. Salt and Straw is an American ice cream place with really wacky flavors. Would you like to hear some of the other ones?
No.
Okay, so they
Might
are
have to.
sea salt with caramel ribbons. Mum would like that. Double fold vanilla, coffee and love nuts, salted
What?
malted chocolate chip cookie dough.
These sound like standard flavors.
Hang
with
on,
weird
hang on.
names.
Chocolate chip zucchini bread. I had that one. It was wild. Cherry red velvet cheesecake. Peanut butter and jelly pound cake.
Yeah.
Chocolate malted potato chip cupcake.
Fair.
I tried that one. I think it was decent.
I'd be more interested if you brought us something back to try.
Yeah,
Well,
you
it's
didn't bring
ice
us
cream.
anything.
You
Pear
didn't
and blue
try
cheese.
hard
You
enough.
That's weird.
Pear and blue. It was actually fine. It wasn't amazing, but it tasted fine.
You didn't bring us any back.
Yeah, all right. I'll try next up. Snap and crackle marshmallow treats.
That would be nice.
Yeah, that one was decent. Carrot cake, ice cream cake, and
I'd try that.
strawberry and coconut water sherbet. Coconut water sherbet.
I really want to try an ice cream cake. Not carrot cake ice cream cake, but I'd like to try an ice cream cake. I've never had one.
We could do that. Tilly tries an ice cream cake.
You get an ice cream.
get a
cake.
whole
Should we just
YouTube
get one
video out of
ordered?
that. Just sit and watch Tilly eat a whole ice cream
Put,
cake
put,
to
put a
herself.
list. Put a list of foods that you really want to try. We'll get them ordered.
Yeah, we can do that. All right.
It sounds like a mum on Christmas. Put me together. Oh no, not Christmas. That's the wrong thing. What am I trying to think about? Like, do you know what I mean? It sounds like your mum when she's like, say I'm like, oh, I don't have enough revision stuff. So okay, you put me together a list of revision things you need, and I'll get them ordered. That's what he sounds like.
Right, yeah, you do sound a bit like that. Okay, now enough of the giggles for a second because we got a serious question coming in. GRY _Kemp asks, would you rather be a human with strawberry thoughts or a strawberry with human thoughts?
What's serious about that?
It's very serious. And I would like for you
I think I've answered this elsewhere already.
to take this with a bit of respect.
I didn't get the question. Can you repeat, please?
Human with strawberry
Human.
thoughts.
With strawberry thoughts
Yeah.
Yeah, or a strawberry with
or a
human.
strawberry
Strawberry with human.
with
thought.
human thoughts?
But then you're just going to be hanging there
You're
being
just
like,
a strawberry.
you're going to be tweaking out because you're thinking everything you're thinking.
Yeah, a human with strawberry thoughts is the way
'Cause
to
then
go.
you're
I
just
think.
like, you just sunbathe and enjoy the sun and get watered every once in a while, you know?
So you want to be the strawberry?
No.
Oh.
I'll be the human because that's all I would want in my head.
Oh. Yeah,
I
right.
agree with Dobby.
Yeah. So
But
I
how
ca-
do you
But then you wouldn't eat.
how do you vocalize to someone that you want to get watered
It's
every so
thoughts,
often?
surely, not capabilities.
Yeah, but if you're a strawberry and you're not thinking about eating because strawberries don't think about eating, then you would die as a human. You could learn to eat.
I feel like one is stressful and the other one's not.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree.
All right.
Well, guess we'll never know.
Guess we will never know. Freya Hope Wilkinson asks, "What are your secret talents?" I can do this.
He's trying to bring back a joke. I can actually cross my toes. That's not really a talent.
I can do magic. Sometimes
It's not very secret though, is it?
It's not really that secret. Some people might not know it.
Secret talent.
If you
I'm just
gave
not
me
very
5
secretive.
pencils, I can snap them all in my head.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like,
That's a
is
good
that like
secret
is
talent.
that a talent?
Just being strong in the head.
Do you remember when Biggie taught us how to do this one? That. Oh, wait. Was it that?
Something like that.
Did I do it right?
I think.
I think you've then got to separate the hands.
All right. Is that your
Is that
talent?
right?
Is that what you're
I
nominating?
don't know. What could be my secret talent? What?
Here we go.
Anyone else got any? What did you say?
Huh?
Did you have an idea?
If we could
That's
keep this
mine.
cohesive, guys.
This is
Snapping a
mine. This is
pencil.
mine.
No, as in.
I can snap pencils on
That's
my
nice.
head.
Oh,
anyone else do that?
I know, and it was one I had with Leo the other day. We had a conversation about it. I'm quite good.
Fucking complaining.
Yes, yes. He's absolutely spot on. Absolutely
Joking,
spot
sorry,
on.
I was just
You
No,
gave
no,
him a
no,
gap.
no.
You gave him a
You
gap.
absolutely earned that one, Dobby.
He
But
knows he's so proud of himself.
on
as
the
well
other
at
hand,
beginning.
Sorry, it
on the
just
other
slipped.
hand, I am actually quite good at converting conversion rates. So like from Japanese yen to pounds, from American dollars to whatever, I can pretty much, not on the literal penny/cent itself, but get to the pound every time.
Right.
Do you want
It's
us
a
to
weird-
test it?
Please don't.
Okay.
Actually, but in most situations I have actually been right, and I've been kind of impressed and don't know how I can do it. So
Well done, Max.
thank you.
So,
Wait, you didn't address mine.
I said it's lovely. I'm almost
I
certain
can-
I said that earlier.
I can raise one eyebrow.
That's cool.
Can you do like what the Cadbury's ad people do?
No, how do they do that? Ow.
You didn't have to do that, but okay.
Do what?
Those
Try
guys
it.
are pretty impressive.
Well,
with
you
that.
kind
I
of
just-
challenged me, so I tried to take on
Okay,
the
sorry.
challenge. Is that such a problem?
Yeah. Sorry.
Wow.
Right. Anyway, Lainey asks, "What's your dream blunt rotation?
What is that?
Who do you want to have? Who do you want to have to pass the blunt to?"
Mr. Blobby
It says choose 5 people. So should we all just collectively
between the 5 of us.
agree on
Just
5
No,
people?
I
This
want,
never
I want,
works,
I want
because
like
then we have-
3 for me. I want that. So I don't want your guys fucking.
So should we just do 3 each?
Yeah.
All right, fine. We'll do 3 each. Dream blunt rotation.
Mr. Blobby, Keanu
I
Reeves.
liked Mr. Blobby, so I was happy to just like communally agree on that. But
All right. Tough shit. Keanu Reeves, and we got a throat girl in there, haven't we?
Didn't have to.
Alison Hammond.
okay, I like that. I do like that.
What the hell?
was a good
That's
one.
like my person, though.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you wouldn't have
right.
thought of her, would you?
You haven't met her, though, have you?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Oh.
And
Have you shared a drink
and
with her? Have you shared
her son follows me on Instagram.
Have you shared a drink with
That's
her?
cool.
Have you shared a drink with her?
I haven't shared a drink with her. No.
So you don't
That
know her
is-
on a
that
personal
is
level like I do.
A unique
Yeah, of
experience
course.
you two share for sure.
Okay, Dobby, did you have
No,
yours?
you go first.
All right, I'm gonna say this is a tricky one because there's a lot of people I'd have, but I would have. Who would I have? No, because I keep thinking of stupid shit, and I need to just sometimes
What, like
in my life.
Mr. Blobby?
No,
I have mine.
Minion Bob was
Go on,
actually what
Jules.
I was.
Dove Cameron,
Okay.
Nice.
Jace Norman,
Right.
Nice.
and Ethan from the Sidemen.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
I feel like it would be really funny.
I reckon at least one of them's a stoner.
You think him and Dove Cameron would get along?
Yeah, Ethan's laugh is just so funny though.
Right. Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
No, I see that.
He makes me laugh.
You know what? Justin Bieber.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I want to know what that's like.
Definitely does.
I'm gonna go with Bob from the Minions.
Okay.
Just because. Imagine that.
That feels unachievable.
And Dobby.
Fair.
Because I want to see him and the Minions interact.
Yeah, that would make me tweak out, you know. Be like, what the fuck? I don't know, you know. I think. No, next. Pass.
I've got a
I'll
different
be alone.
3. I've got another 3.
Okay.
Faith.
Okay. Ethan's girlfriend.
Yeah.
What?
Hailey Bieber.
Right.
And I probably should do a guy. I didn't really think of a guy after TV.
Nice. Okay.
That's just funny, isn't it?
You're getting closer and closer to just UK YouTube blunt rotation, but I like it.
How? There's
Arthur
like
would
3
be funny
there.
though. He's funny without substance.
Well, you said
Exactly.
Ethan, Faith, and Arthur.
Yeah, that's 3. And then the other 3's all American. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. Okay, anyway, Abby Olivia 14 asks, would Tilly be protective over her brothers if they were dating someone like Max and Harvey are?
What?
Oh, like Max and Harvey are protective over Tilly. Probably.
Oh,
No.
I see. Yeah.
But they're not actually, guys. I don't think they are actually.
Well, Tilly, would you be protective?
Well, what protective over what though? Like, I don't really get it. Like,
I
do you
guess
know
the
what
answer's
I mean?
no then.
I'm not like protective. I don't own you. Like,
That's kind.
in that. Do you know what? Yeah, you're welcome. And like, it's like you're older than me, and you're males, so I don't really see a way.
I think in
in
more
which
maybe let's think about it in a different way. If you were watching one of us go down a slight, you know, mentally horrific path with a partner, not
Well-
to name names.
Well, I tried,
anything.
and that.
You didn't try. You no. Listen. That's harsh because everyone tried.
I tried.
But at
I
the same
tried-
at the same
I
time,
tried. I tried
I
second
think a
hardest
lot of
to
people-
one other person in this family.
let me say, I think a lot of people just let me kind of get on with things for the most part because they know that ultimately, when
But can
push
I
comes
just
to shove,
say-
I can.
No. That's
Can I just
put that
say-
to shove, yeah.
Yeah.
You and I did have this conversation, and I was told not to really talk to you about it, wasn't I?
You were told not to talk to me about it.
Yeah.
I guess
Because-
so.
And I told you about this because like everyone was like, sort of, I don't know. Everyone told me that I shouldn't say anything, basically.
That's fair enough. I mean, again, like it was one of those weird things where I think any sort of like outside push that might make me go a little bit like, oh, you don't get it
Yeah.
or you don't get me might have made it worse.
Yeah.
But equally, I'm not usually too much like that. Just a little bit, obviously, like anyone might be.
I was
But-
pretty much telling most people to just shut up and let you crack on, but
Yeah, which is fair enough, and I appreciate that. But also, everyone was absolutely looking out for me, and I did have a lot of support, so I was never in like a horrible place. But but yeah, thanks everyone, really appreciate that. So yes, Tilly would be a little bit protective, I suppose,
Yeah,
in that way.
In that way, obviously, but you hope anyone would be.
Yeah, that's true. But a lot of siblings aren't. A lot of siblings don't really care at all what's going on in their other siblings' lives, which is fair enough. There might be for reasons. But yeah, no, I would say you are the appropriate level of protective.
Oh, stop it.
I appreciate you.
Thanks.
Okay,
What did
now
I say?
can we get back to the giggles? Because I hate that. Okay, if yous couldn't live in the UK, where would you move to?
It's kind of crazy to me that Scottish people type in Scottish.
Well, this person, Sophia Pete,
What?
might not even be Scottish. I just think a lot of people say yous.
Really?
Yeah.
Australia, I reckon.
We
In the
talked
UK.
about moving
Wait,
to
did you say
Australia.
not in the UK.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh.
sorry. What was the question?
It's just if you couldn't live in the UK, where would you move to?
Yeah, Australia.
That seems pretty reasonable. Well, it's not that reasonable. It's actually a massive move. But
Well, yeah, it is, but
Lots of people do it.
there's.
already have friends
I'll
out
be
there?
I'll be so real. There's multiple reasons to want to be out there at the moment. In terms of the weather's just nice, their economy's fine.
It is kind of cheaper for us, like in a weird way.
no, Australia
No?
was more expensive on a general like buying things level. I think.
It was pretty similar to here.
Yeah, it was probably close, but I seem to remember seeing things come up like the translation or not the translation, the conversion, and going.
It was
a bit.
It was pretty similar.
What I
like
keep
most-
saying is the food quality was higher for kind of the same price, if not sometimes cheaper.
Yeah,
So that's what, impressed me more. Anyway, it's also one of the safest places to be right now in terms of what's happening in the world. So that's kind of another
going
reason.
to Japan. Although they did just have an earthquake.
They did just have an earthquake.
But then, like,
I was talking to Marcus about this, the guy who drives us from the airport, and I couldn't believe we'd come that close to missing a massive earthquake.
That would have been so fun.
That would have been it would have been interesting.
But I think they're so well. Like, I've not seen like broken buildings or anything. I
True.
think they're good at handling it.
They build their buildings intentionally with
Yeah.
that, knowing that that's going to happen. So yeah, they've got their shit together for sure. But what an inch! It was like a 7.7.
5, I think.
Was it 0.5?
On the
Jesus.
Richter scale.
Yeah, and that's out of 10.
Yeah. Well, I think it goes
Maybe
higher.
it does go higher.
I don't know. Anyway,
Can't remember.
so you're all going to Australia.
I would say so. Yeah, where would you move?
Japan, he just said that.
Oh, you did. Oh, you did. Right. Sorry. My bad.
I
Okay.
See, I
Live in
always
the
listen to you,
cars.
Dolly.
I think we're
fine.
going to do one more question, and then do you have any trends for this week, Tills?
I no, but I have a thing.
Okay, cool. That's fine. What are your from Lottie Moundhouse? What are your backstage rituals before going on stage?
Well, it's supposed to be tapping, but we don't really do that much
Well,
anymore.
one thing, we warm up when we're singing,
yeah.
for the most part, and I'm trying to think. Is
Signing photos, to be honest.
signing photos is absolutely part of the schedule.
Eating normally.
Eating, yes, good human things,
Yeah.
and then
Well, just saying, like we
We'll-
don't. It's rare that we eat before we get there. I'm saying. Do you know what I mean?
we kind of give it one of these.
Well, we try and keep the tapping up,
We
but
we do it most times. I think we've missed like one or two, but that's okay. No
Yeah.
one. It's not like sacred
obviously
to
putting
us.
on the ropes.
We're not weird.
Putting on the robes for the last tour was definitely
Mhm.
part of it,
Yeah.
and grabbing torches, which we missed on the last show.
But do you know what I mean? Like, at least you had your robes on. Because imagine you just went out like that would be bad.
Just plain clothed, like what's going on? As we mentioned, I trapped my finger in a door and completely forgot to remember to grab the torches, as
Max
did
just didn't
Max,
want
because
them.
Max is just stupid. But
Max felt the pressure, I think.
yeah, exactly. Max was really psyching himself out about the
Mm.
Perth show. But yeah, thanks for all the questions, guys. Really appreciate that. And again, make sure you follow us on all social media so you don't miss out on the next set of questions. And now, what was your thing?
Well, so I have it's a Max time.
Oh.
Get ready, everyone.
Good.
And it's a statement that I want to make, and I'll open it to the floor. Because as you know, we're Gen Z.
Yeah.
This little dude might be Gen Alpha,
Gen Zog.
Gen's Alpha. And I think that Gen
I
Z.
don't know which generation I am because I've had people saying
Just
that.
pick whatever you want, man.
Well, I'm gonna pick Gen Z really
Yeah.
because I've had people telling me that, like a lot of places say that Gen Alpha begins in 2010,
Mm.
but then some people say that Gen Alpha starts in 2012. So then, do I just not have a generation?
Yeah.
People be crazy. But the point I wanted to make was I think that Gen Z are actually probably the best generation for being able to communicate both on and off of their phones.
Well, realistically, of course, you're going to say that because you are Gen Z.
Well, yes, but then you've got to think about it, and especially if we compare to, certain people around us, for example, our parents who could not communicate with anyone in a foreign country without just shouting English words loudly and slowly at them.
I kind of agree, but also I would actually make an argument for millennials because I genuinely think a lot of Gen Z, especially the ones that sort of got screwed over by the lockdown period of like socializing at a
later
time
Gen
that was
Z,
important
yeah.
for socializing, millennials have pretty much got that covered already. And there are so many people who are sort of, I would say anywhere between like 26 to 30 that I would still comfortably go, I think that person knows how to use a phone pretty damn well, and also can have a very good, very fruitful conversation with someone.
I still think you can tell when a millennial's texting on a phone versus anyone else.
There is obviously like certain isms that they carried over from like using a BlackBerry or whatever that they did a lot more than we did.
Yeah.
But or whatever the sort of shit phone was before, smartphones and iPhones. But at the same time, I really don't think there's that many differences, and I would say that there is a midpoint between millennial and Gen Z that is actually the perfect generation. That's a combination of interacting with phones versus.
I think you're probably right, and to be honest, I mean, why don't we just call, because the end of millennial is like 99 or 98 or something, isn't it? I think that's the
97. No
is it
idea.
97? Okay, so yeah, I mean, let's just say anyone between 95 and 2005, we're like the OP people. That's like the best people.
That's convenient.
Luckily,
I
Leo
fall between them.
just misses that. Yeah, 2006.
There you go. Some peace.
But so yeah.
I feel like whenever Mac's making an argument, it always just happens to like cater to him.
Well, you would. We forget sometimes that you'd be stupid not to. That was kind of why I tried to make the millennial argument a little bit as well, because I was like, well, let's be fair here. But you would usually argue for yourself for the most part, especially if you feel like you got your shit together. Isn't that right?
What was said?
Nothing.
Okay. I don't think most. Wait, what was I saying? What did you say?
I just said something along the lines of like when you feel like you'd argue for yourself when you feel like you got your shit together. Isn't that right?
Yeah. No, I don't think I've quite got my shit together, to be fair, but I think I definitely have a better scope than most people on how to get your shit together. Yeah, exactly. But what was I gonna say? Nah, it doesn't really matter. I think we're the best at communicating. That doesn't apply to everyone though. In that there are still.
But that's the thing. Is then are you? Because if there's people in your generation who aren't, then that means you're not.
What we're saying is that Max should run for president.
Is that Max is the best at communicating? Everyone else sucks.
Yeah. No. Well. See, I'm not even the best cross. No, actually, I do fine. But I was gonna say You're have
barely saying sentences.
No, I know.
Right
I do have a bit of like a social battery run out. However, when my social battery is fine, I know how to communicate, most of the time without pissing people off or saying something.
I must have missed that.
I thought he was gonna say pissing himself.
that does happen often, but. No, obviously with you two, when we're just generally conversing, I'll piss you off all the time because I'll just, say random shit to wind you up. But with other people, I typically can have pretty fruitful conversations without, going down the wrong path.
What, you don't seem to think so?
You don't watch all of my conversations. You don't know.
I never said I did.
You laughed. You snuffed. What?
I'm doing it again.
Oh, so you don't disagree that Max has very
you're not even speaking
fruitful.
proper English.
Do you agree that Max has fruitful and non aggravatory conversations?
I can't say I do.
Oh.
What with random people?
Well, I've never really seen you speaking to a random person.
Exactly.
Do you speak to a random person every day? Do I just miss that?
I speak to a lot of random people.
Or do you
every
go out
day,
of your way
yeah.
to avoid it because you're not good at socializing
I
because
feel like
you spent all that time in lockdown?
A lot.
On
No,
your
I don't. I
phone?
don't avoid talking to people.
What's the counter to this? Are we trying to solve communication issues for people that aren't us, or like what is the motive of this conversation, of this Max time?
Dobby.
Very
That's
bad
a
conversationalist of you.
silly question. Yeah.
That's all.
No,
You can't just call him
That's what he
shit.
does in conversations. He'll bring something to the table, and then when everyone goes, "Why are we talking about this?" He'll go, "I don't know." Go ahead.
yeah, but it's a good fun thing to think about, I suppose. Your
So,
communication.
We're just
and
gonna call other generation shit and then go, yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
So we're not going to help him
That
get
is
better.
Max in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Okay, how can we improve conversation? I think what I always think of a lot of the time when I'm having a conversation with anyone is
You're about to say how people can improve conversation. You, Dobby, James, Dobson.
I was going to say something completely irrelevant, but it's like
he
fix
actually
the
got
potholes.
really good.
Fix the potholes.
Dobby's actually gotten quite good because where he might not necessarily always know what everyone wants to talk about at all times, he will ask fairly not obvious, but just good questions to keep someone moving. I've noticed he definitely didn't used to do that.
I'm a good referee to conversation.
I agree. He will
does
definitely
that
keep
mean?
things moving
Oh, I
more than the average
see.
person. I would say.
And when there's two people that like can talk, but just there's like, you know, there's like a middle point where I feel like the conversation's ending. I'll be like, oh, you did that thing.
Nice. And then steps back.
So then
and just
anytime you
knows
say that
he
to
was
me, I'm just going to be like, oh, Dobby doesn't actually want to talk to me. He just
No,
wants
just-
to keep
I'm
the
just the ref
conversation
here.
going.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing is that any time that you're in a bigger conversation and you can do that, that's great because you're
That
helping
should be your
everyone.
secret talent. You can move your ears.
Look.
Oh my god,
What?
it's like Mr. Bean.
Is it?
Yeah, he can do that.
Can you do that though?
Nah,
Can you not move your ears?
nah.
Go on, give it a go.
You know when teachers used to
He's
say
raised his
like,
eyebrows.
Yeah, no one can see
you
your
know when
ears.
teachers used to say like, shh, shh, everyone look at me and be quiet because my ears might start wiggling. Like, do you ever have teachers that would say
No,
that?
that's a unique experience.
A lot of teachers used to do that for me in
That's not-
primary school. You used to have to watch
Just
and
the
see.
teacher
Look at me.
aggressively like,
Look at me, I'ma
they'd
start
be
wiggling.
lining up about to go outside, and they'd want us to like stand still and be quiet, but also like looking at them. So they'd be like, "You need to watch my ears, cause my." Like,
I'd love to be able to grow my ears like Dumbo and then fly. I can flap them.
Well,
What-
you're nearly there.
How did
Yeah.
we get here?
Thank you.
What muscles do you use to do that? Is what I want to know.
I-
What do you think? Like
I'm tensing my temples.
my temple.
I'm more moving that bit of my ear backwards is what it feels like.
Yeah, but like
So what
doing
what
it.
we've just established is that
From
No.
I have more
From
access
there
to my
there,
body.
You've got to tense that bit.
no, that there's nothing there.
I
for
think
me.
sometimes I can do it, but like unconsciously, like I felt it happen
almost-
before. Do you know what I mean?
It almost feels like it's coming from the earlobe.
Mm.
I know that sounds insane, but
No, you're wrong.
Aren't we just?
it's sort of like from like there that I'm like, I don't know. I
would
don't know.
say your
I don't know.
temple
Aren't
is
we just
literally your
great at
temple.
communicating?
Yeah, aren't we just? So anyway, glad we did that. Now it's time for Harvey's roller coaster news.
Oh my God,
Wah, wah! Apparently, this segment's in jeopardy.
Can I be the ref? Fat ref, that's a foul.
You should
So-
watch the stats of how many people leave at this point.
No, because it's the end of the episode. That's not fair. But please tell us that you want me to keep doing this so that I can keep doing this because I don't think
Jelly-
it's coming back next week.
Tangy jelly top kind, sir.
Okay.
Right. We'll let him do this.
While
I think.
they eat, I will
Tangy
start
jelly
with
top
the news.
kind, sir.
So, Project Valgard, or just Valgard, at Polton's Park is opening very soon. On the 16th of May, they've built a whole new, brand new roller coaster. Where is it? Oh, God, no, wait, hang on. It's going to shit. I even got pictures today, guys, so be grateful. This is what the ride looks like. You
I'm not
ready?
sure why I actually can't get one.
Guys, the new Viking ride at Polton's
It's like
Park.
a red saw.
Yeah, exactly. Look.
Is that in the
Doesn't
UK?
that look fun?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
every other ride.
That's down south. It's like an
Ah.
hour and a half away.
Oh, when we going?
Yeah, exactly. Polton's Park. Get in touch. We'd love to come and try this new ride. Okay, so I'm excited about that. And then we have also got news of Project Purple. Do you guys remember I was telling you about that? Yeah? Yeah, Project Purple.
Was that last week?
No, maybe. I think I just said it to you guys. I didn't actually bring it up on the podcast. But it's Six Flags Great Adventure, which we've been to before, where King Dakar was, the
Yeah.
tallest ride in the world at one point.
Okay.
It's now demolished. Sad.
Is that going where it was?
Project Purple is going exactly where King Dakar was. People don't know what the theme of it is yet, but they know it's going to be a shuttle coaster, which is like a boomerang kind of thing where it goes up a really tall spike, which people reckon is going to be the tallest in the world, potentially, or at least the tallest in the States. We don't know yet. We're going to find out. And so that's the exciting thing about it as well, is that this is a part of it. It's obviously not been finished being built, but this part is upside down. And you might see here, we got some LSM electromagnets, which are going to launch the ride
Is that
when
the
you're upside
first?
down. That's the first
I
in the
think I
world.
did see that somewhere.
Yeah. So I'll
To be
just give you a
fair,
better screenshot of
Eleven-
it.
Harvey was showing us that the other
11
day.
Yeah.
sweets for one serving is quite good.
Tilly, I need you to lock in on Project Purple.
I
all
will
right?
say, at least you're more prepared this week than last week.
Exactly. So these are the
He
these,
wasn't. By
these
the
are
way.
the
He did-
electromagnets.
He did this before we started
No,
filming.
but I planned it
As-
all. I
as
planned
he
it all
got in
and
the
just
room.
grabbed the photos last minute. All right.
Okay.
So that's the upside down bit, and then there is one better picture of it, just so you can see how cool it's going to be. Look at that. That's like what it comes out of after you've been maybe launched, I think.
When does it finish?
I think it's not opening till 2027, unfortunately. So I'll come back with another update on that when it's more interesting. The final thing is the Fast and Furious ride at Universal Hollywood Studios. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Something
It's
I can
about
get
to open.
behind.
They tested it yesterday for the first time with humans on it. So that was really exciting. I believe the Universal CEO was on there. And it looks amazing the way that the cars move. It's all of the supercars that you like.
No,
that
that's
are
what I like.
the
about it.
vehicles, and it even goes over the escalators that go down to the lower lot. So they built an extra little shield there, basically, that looks like the escalators, so that it can like glide through without worrying about dropping things on people's heads or whatever. And that's what the building looks like. It's so cool, honestly. I'm really excited. And then there is one picture of the actual ride itself, really quickly, just so you can
So
see
is
it.
this in LA?
This is it going over the escalators.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Is
Yeah,
this in
that's,
LA?
that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. It literally opens in like a couple of weeks. I
That will
missed
make it worth going. to.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Universal Studios has been missing a ride like this, and it is so incredibly exciting. So, yeah, I can't wait for that to open in a couple of weeks, and hopefully we'll be able to get back out to LA. You would need to get out to LA. You've never been properly.
There's a lot of stuff you
You've
could be
been,
doing
but like
out there,
not as a
yeah.
teenager who knows what she wants to do. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So,
How can we get you out to LA? What's going on there that
Plane.
we could? No,
We could do a swimming race.
no, no. I'm thinking more.
to get there.
What it like? Are there any cultural events happening in LA that
Coachella just happened.
next year maybe?
Football.
Football is tough because Tilly doesn't care about football.
Well, there is that.
I can know.
And
That's right. It's split across the whole of North
it's
America.
split across the
I
country.
think it's yeah. I saw in LA. It's only in LA for like a week
Yeah.
or
And
something
I'm
like
not
that.
gonna lie.
Tickets
Don't-
are so expensive. as
Yeah, I
well.
think it's quite a controversial one to be caught promoting this time round.
It's the
It
World
is.
Cup.
It's the World Cup, but there's so many issues with it this time.
Just
I mean,
'cause
there,
it's
there is issues with it every year.
There is
even
last time because it was in.
Qatar, yeah, I
Qatar.
know. But it's just like I don't know, man.
People are always going to watch the football regardless, so it's kind of just
yeah.
what can you do? But anyway, I would love to get you out to LA at some point so
Yeah.
that we can go on the Hollywood Drift ride, and also you can go
You just
to
want to go to LA again.
Air One and Salt
Get a
and
collab.
Yeah, but the
Straw
thing
and
is-
Collab with
Raising
Crumble.
Canes.
Oh,
yeah,
Canes,
I really want to go
Canes
to
like
Raising
us.
Cane's.
Well,
Yeah, but like,
That one store.
who all four of us would go?
yeah, road trip. 13
Yeah,
again.
but then would you ditch us?
Would you? No, I would not ditch you. I would never ditch you. We'd hang
Yes.
out and we'd go to theme parks and we'd.
We'll test that theory in New York.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Hands up. Okay, now anyway, that's about all we have time for. Thank you all so much for watching. No comment shout out. Actually, no, we will do a quick comment shout out. I was going to say no comment shout out because we just answered a bunch of questions, but we'll do a really quick one. Tills, can you just do a little tap dance for me for a second while I grab it?
Oh no. Sorry. Oh, that's ballet, but go on.
That's nice. Have you been practicing that?
Yes.
Do you know I actually can't really burp on the outside? Fun fact.
Most burps are on the inside, to be fair.
You know when people go like on the
yeah.
outside?
She just goes,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't do it because I think it's gross.
Yeah, it's pretty
Well,
gross.
comment shout out for anyone who doesn't know, we do one every single week. If you want one in the next episode, make sure you leave a comment on this one. We get them from both Spotify and all of the other places and YouTube as well. So just comment wherever you're listening and we'll try and get around to it. This one's from Sienna O'Malley who says, "Hi, Max, Harvey and Tilly." Unlucky dob. "I love your podcast so much. My question is, do you think you guys could look into making tracksuit sets or pajamas as part of your merch?"
That would be fun.
Well, we are looking into more merch items. We've just had that fluffy
Pink hoodie is
pink
live.
hoodie.
I don't know if
Yeah.
there'll still be any on the store, but go ahead and have a
It's
look if
live.
you want to.
And Max
Um,
and I are thinking.
There is one other thing.
of-
There is, but I'm not
Pajama
sure.
related.
I'm not sure we can
yeah,
announce
we
it
can't
yet.
say that.
Okay. Never mind.
But we are thinking of things like this, like new things. Obviously, we'll still be having hoodies coming out hopefully at some point because we're gonna need 15 again ones, right?
I want to do pajamas.
I want to do pajamas, and I also want to do tracksuits. But
Yeah.
we have spoken about tracksuits before,
Yeah.
but it never really went anywhere, unfortunately. So
Well,
we're trying to make it go somewhere.
The people are asking for them, so maybe we'll have to do that.
So-
Anyway, thank you all.
No.
Yeah,
No,
see, you
no,
want to.
no.
Where have you even put it?
Because I know for a fact he's not going to do it on a live stream, so just do it here.
Can I do this in the bonus episode?
Yes.
Are we doing that today?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Right. Sorry, my brain. Hang on. What?
If you want to find out what's in this package, subscribe to Patreon.
Yeah, you got to get on the
Because-
Patreon, which we also have. You can get there's loads of different tiers. You can get bonus content. You can get exclusive access to exclusive group chats that we join, and there's also bonus live streams after every live stream that we do to promote the podcast on a
But
Saturday.
it's also not just
after-party
after
live
the
streams.
live. It's not just after live streams on TikTok. Sometimes we do just go live.
Sometimes we will. Yeah. Not very occasionally, but sometimes. Tilly has
Okay.
done in the past. So anyway, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I've been Harvey, that's been Max, and that's been Tilly, and that has been Dobby. And we will see you in the bonus episode if you're a member on Patreon. If not, we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye-bye.